Here we're going to talk about getting started with REPL IT. So the first thing we're going to do is come onto Blackboard, come over to Course Materials, where we should see a link to REPL IT. All we should have to do is click this and the REPL IT login page. Now, here we're going to go to sign up and sign up for your own REPL account. Now, here's what I would suggest or insist upon is, even though I'm not going to do it here, use your Harper email. As I don't have one, I am of a username, but go ahead and come up with one, and then we're going to create an account. And it will create an account for you, and you will be able to see the REPL home screen. And here's where the various assignments are. So, some of these will have due dates filled in. I haven't gotten to that yet. But when you come here, what we can do is say Start Project, and it'll take you to the first project. Okay, and it'll give you a quick overview of how to get around. This is where you write your code. And up here, which I'm going to bring it to the site here, is the button that will run your code. Here's your program output you'll see. Your file tree, the various side panes. Now you will see, excuse me, I flipped assignments here for a second. Let me go back. Assignment 1. You will see that there are 3 tabs. One of which is instructions. It will give you all the instructions for the assignment. Okay, now, some things to note. The bottom of these instructions, something very important. It's how to hand it in. First of all, every assignment must begin with the following heading. Alright. So you need to fill this in. Let's say today is 5/31. Assignment 1. Okay, that's a minimum. Now you write your code. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, and then you can run it to see if it works. And since it doesn't do anything, we'll see that it works. So here, and then you can run it to see if it works, and it works. Okay, now there are other ways to run things here too. You can go to a shell, which will give you a Java shell, right? So here, to compile your program, you could say Java C main.java, and then to run it, you could say Java main, and you'll get the same result. Now, the reason it's important to know that is in every project there is this directory you'll see called Runnable. What Runnable does is it contains a runnable version of what's expected as the result for this assignment. So here, what we need to do is say, like it says here, we got to cd into Runnable, and then once we cd into Runnable, then we can run our assignment by saying Java assignment. And there's the result of our first assignment. You can use this to check each and every assignment to make sure you know what you're supposed to do. When you are done with your assignment, okay, now this is an important part. First of all, make sure you confirm your email address in repl.at, otherwise you won't be able to submit. But, second of all, when you get here and you finished your code and you want to submit it for me to review, you have to come up here, sorry, we're doing this in range, and click the submit button. It will say, are you sure? Submit it, and now it has been submitted. Now the nice thing about this is I can go ahead and make corrections, and you'll see notes on it. So give me 1 sec. I will show you how. After you've submitted it, I'll grade it. Here you'll see a grade 4 out of 10, and over here you'll see these little doohickeys, which if you open up will say comments, like in this case, your code doesn't work. And there you go. Complete your work and hand it in. And that should give you everything you need to know about REPL IT, other than doing things like you can create new files or folders here, add file, that sort of thing. And we'll dig into it more throughout the class.